Good, how are you?
Haven't seen you in a while. Where you been?
I'm always there.
You got shoes on this time.
They say FTP and oink on them.
They say what?
FTP and oink.
FTP?
They were factory ordered with that embroidery on them and sent to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I'm everywhere.
No, I mean, I haven't seen you in a while. I know you're everywhere, but I haven't seen you in a while, so that's what's scary. The heck you decided to wear shoes now?
Well, because the Denver courts issued an order.
Oh, really? To make you wear shoes?
Ordering me to wear shoes, yeah.
How's it feel having shoes on? How's it feel wearing shoes?
Well, you know, you can move a little faster.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know, now with the salt and everything, it's actually pretty hard to run barefoot with the salt. You do pretty much anything on the year, but not salt.
I got you.
We are at 7th and Lincoln, District 6. He's asking if those are his. Yeah, they are always concerned about us creating obstructions, but
yeah, we can't do that.
blocking off a whole lane right here at the onset of rush hour. What's up, guys? Law and Disorder, Eddie Stanley, Robert Hernandez. I don't have a lot of, I guess I'm up to 50% there.
Inebriated?
Potentially. I'm going to hop around the other side. Got that vantage point.
Sounds good.
Hi, Nick Williams, Window Liquor, AK Lady. Wasn't I just on the phone with you? Pretty sure I dumped you for this. Old woman. Yeah, it does look like you might need some help. You know, just because you're stopping to record a police interaction does not mean that they're doing it wrong. It's still important to record no matter what, I think. Especially if they're doing it right? You'd think that would be good too to recognize that. So on the surface here, it appears that this is a legitimate call. And I'm not observing any overt signs of concern. But we're going to go ahead and memorialize it anyway.
What was the reason that the course made you wear shoes?
You know, you never know what the court's reasons are on some things. They also simultaneously prohibited recording inside the building.
In the courthouse?
Yeah, in the courthouse and also at the police department, which is interesting because it was directly following us publishing several not so savory videos from those exact locations.
I got you.
So, yeah, I'm not buying that didn't have a nefarious motive. But
you're what?
I won't buy that didn't have a direct nefarious motive. But yeah, in that order they included mandate that I wear shoes. So I wear outrageous footwear now.
Well, they're Vans. A lot of people wear Vans.
Oh, I've got all kinds of interesting footwear now.
Oh, do you?
Oh, people send it to me, yeah.
What's the wildest one you got?
This guy actually took nice dress shoes and he embedded my logos and words around it and painted them green and installed them with flashing light shoestrings.
Oh, really?
That's pretty outrageous.
Yeah. Well, what of all the ones you got? What's your favorite pairs?
Those
ones?
they don't wear well because those accoutrements don't stay on very well. So I just wear those for court.
Gotcha.
I've got conscience. I'm hoping that somebody will send me a pair of snowshoes. I would love to wear snowshoes through the courthouse. That would be outrageous. Nobody sent me any stilettos yet. I would definitely wear those. Yeah, I wouldn't even be objected to wearing a stiletto on one side and a loafer on the other.
Well, then you end up falling over though. That would be good.
I could get used to it.
True. Very true.
Yeah. So just letting you guys know, I have a size 11 wide, and the more outrageous, the better. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, camera back on the... Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm a lousy photographer, aren't I? So apparently he called them for help. In Colorado, if you are in public and you are inebriated to the point that you cannot safely get yourself home, then the officers are required to either give you a courtesy ride home or to admit you to detox. It's only if you are drunk and disorderly that they can arrest you, or if you're operating a motor vehicle. But if you are walking in public and too drunk to do it safely, then they either need to detox you or take you home. That guy Scott says that's the law. A lot of places. I'm glad to hear that. I've done several streams today. That may be why you're not getting a notification.
Did you earpiece it too? Something talking to you?
No, I'm talking to my live stream viewers.
Oh, gotcha.
They can comment.
Live stream?
Yeah.
On what?
On YouTube. So they can comment on things. And so I read those comments. For the most part, real time. There's usually several seconds delayed. So, Oh No says, so who are they serving and protecting today? It would appear that this gentleman actually flagged them for assistance.
Yep. So how many viewers do you have right now?
Right now, I'm showing 118 active.
And how many do you have total that watch your show?
Over 17,000.
When'd you trim up?
You know, keep you guys guessing.
I like the beard personally.
Oh, I just posted that I have 121 in here, but I don't know who that is because
Eric Brandt show.
That's me.
That's you, okay.
But I'm not there. You know, there's a couple people that have my login information so that they can.
Hopefully you trust them.
Right, because they have access to my whole channel, right? They could delete the whole thing.
No.
But sometimes you need certain administrative things done when you can't do it, like when you go into custody. And
Understandable. So you said light up shoes, so do they at least light up red and blue?
Do what?
On your shoes?
No, they're green.
Green?
Yeah, they're my color,
green.
man. That's my color.
Okay. So what is this on your... What's that?
Oh, is it still on or did it die?
I don't see anything at all. It's just green. Say stuff?
Oh, yeah, the battery must have died on it.
billboard?
Yeah. It's programmable by USB. But apparently I let the battery die on it.
So what's it normally flash across there?
Fuck cops. Any more stupid questions?
Hey, I just asked what it was. Maybe it was advertising, so somebody was paying you for out here
I
walking.
mean, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Thanks, man.
So just sitting over here with you? Is he part of your group?
It looks like he's on his own over there.
Well, I don't know if you guys are part or not, so I was curious.
And more people are recording these days, you know.
Everybody's recording nowadays.
You should always just assume you're being recorded.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. My favorite is when people do record and then they introduce that recording as evidence and then lie. They knew they were being recorded. It's their recording. What the hell?
Some people do some strange things.
They do. Oh, hello, A Balanced. We got chili potato in here. In real life.
Call sign on that.
Yeah, that would be their channel name. Jamie Deeds, she sent me a lot of interesting Fuck Cops gear. She has a printing company.
Here locally?
No, she's not local, no.
How far wide do your viewers stretch?
To the best of my knowledge, my audience is limited to this planet.
You never know.
You never know. Oh, old woman, hello, how are you? I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. The Denver Health has arrived. Yeah, this is apparently water. This water bottle's out here. No lid. The lid is here.
Hey, is your supermod on?
Yeah.
Have him check to see.
Oh, yeah. Would you go in and unblock Jeffrey Prest, please?
Find out who blocked him.
I don't know if we can find that out directly. Oh, does it? God, how many cops do we need for one detox, huh? Watch your step.
Hey, no one's anytime.
Huh? So watch your step. It looks like vomit there.
Okay. Wear soft point shoes. So do we have the privilege here?
How you doing, man?
Good, how have you been?
Busy.
I hear.
Quite busy.
You're in different attire. What's going on?
Well, I just decided to change it up today.
Okay.
Somebody sent me this
Right.
shirt. I wanted to use it, you know.
Okay. Just not used to seeing you in this attire. That's
I know. I like to keep you guys guessing.
okay. I got you. Yeah, it doesn't look very comfortable.
Yeah, I don't think it was designed for comfort.
It looks like it's more like a miniature holding cell than anything
Yeah,
else.
I think it was more designed for cleanability.
So, the emergency service patrol is more like a paddy wagon than anything else. No seat belts, no seats. Probably not even padding.
It doesn't look like padding.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's padded at all. So they'll toss them in there, lock them in there, and
Yeah, they don't have too far to go. That's like, isn't Denver Health just right down the street over here?
yeah, it's right over there. But is that
Yeah.
where they take them?
I think it's like right over
I
here.
don't know if that's-
I'm not sure.
Where do they take you for detox, officer? Where do they take you for detox?
1155 Cherokee.
1155 Cherokee? Okay, that's not that far away.
Yeah.
So that's only about 5 blocks or so, is it?
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't think they took them to Denver Health.
You don't see Jeffrey? See you guys.
So this involved 2 more patrol cars for
Right.
one man and equipment. So this involved
I think we all know that this had more to do with the cameras than it did to do with the intoxicated individual.
There is no way they're going to have these extra patrol cars here for somebody on the sidewalk.
Apparently, he's the one that initiated the call.
He wasn't feeling too well?
Apparently.
Oh. Maybe he isn't well.
That's what somebody, I think old woman said, that he could be in a diabetic coma. It could have the water. Initially, I thought maybe he had wet himself, but actually, I think that he spilled his water bottle. The cap is up on the thing. The water bottle is rolled out into the sidewalk.
That could be, so, anyways. Yeah.
Simmer down. Have patience. No need to be in such a rush.
Well, guys, we'll stay live for a little while.
Yeah, we might as well, huh?
That's right.
You never know what we're gonna find.
We'll keep rolling along the way for a while. That's why I think I got the update,
I'm gonna wait until the door is unlocked. It's pretty busy right here. Is it ready?
Doors unlocked. Alright, let's get you up on the dash. You guys get the front row high chair seat. You're all secure, your seatbelt's on. So you guys are secure and good.
So that's actually a group of officers that used to be on the 16th Street Mall before Guzman, the Guzman era. And
Guzman took it over.
yeah,
Kicked them all off.
the guy that showed up with all the tattoos, I believe his name is Harmon.
Yeah, he almost looks like Russian mafia with that star tattoo.
Yeah, he's Marine, I believe.
Oh,
He's never been particularly out of whack with me.
yeah. So, Eric's what? Wearing a cop blue shirt.
I am wearing blue today.
He was trying to blend.
Right.
You know, like a gecko. That's what it was. We were at the courthouse today, so he was trying to blend, guys. That's what that is about today.
Blend with my blinking marquee. Oh, do you have a standard USB port?
Huh?
Charger? Do you have a standard USB charger? Micro?
The
Yeah.
micro USB. Yeah, it's on the other cord. They're all tangled down there, though. It's there. It's the other 10-footer. We might get a little bit of buffering, guys. Just keep pulling it up. It'll untangle, I'm sure. That's the one, though. Yep.
Still looking.
Yeah, it's 10
Oh,
footer.
yay.
Of course you're still looking. Oh, your sun thing
Yeah, I died.
You need to charge it. Alright. Won't take long to charge it all bit. We'll find out.
Charge is pretty slow. Any auto news? Oh, yeah. I talked with Otto this afternoon.
Yeah, Jeffrey Press, we already told somebody to unblock you.
Yeah, we're trying to look into that.
So it's being looked into.
So he's pretty much trying to stay a mushroom and not go out in public. So he's...
But he doesn't want to be fed bullshit, so...
Right.
So
Yeah, they've already given
mushroom,
him a lifetime supply of that.
Mushroom wouldn't be the right word, I don't think. Maybe a hermit.
Yeah, so he's got a couple hearings down there in Texas in the next... done, so...
He's going to go around in costume so they don't recognize him. He's going to dress as a pig, right?
Oh, he is?
Maybe.
Oh.
Could be. Maybe a gorilla.
Oh, that's... I don't think I could bring myself to do it.
Yeah. Well, you know, try to blend in down there, so...
No, he got blocked some time ago, so he would be in the blocked list in the community page. It wasn't on this stream.
But yeah, we're going all the way up to Colfax before we turn. Just so we can catch any action along the way.
You never know. You just never fucking know.
That's right.
Work that he needs to get done, and so... while he's down there in Texas, he's going to do some of that background work. You know, the judge said on the record yesterday that he needed to be very careful because they were very clearly out to get him.
Oh, yes. We knew that.
When a judge will state they're obviously out to get you, then, you know, that's pretty strong.
I see lights up there, but I don't know what it is.
I do too.
But this is where I want to turn. I don't want to go that way, really.
Is it just one vehicle?
I can't tell.
I can't tell from here either.
I see, you know, this shifting stuff, but I can't tell if it's... I think it's just one. I'm almost betting that that's a traffic accident one, though. Out in the street like that. We want to pass that one up?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah. We'll see a better one, I'm sure.
I've been working like a dog. There's so much work that has to get done, and I'm just like the only person that can do a lot of this work.
Oh, yeah.
And if I get stuck in jail, it just won't get done. And not effectively anyway. And
yeah.
so I figure I can sleep in jail. I'll just keep working.
Yeah. You can sleep in the grave. Well, they don't put you there.
Yeah. Yeah, Otto's got an interesting situation down there. I'm so thankful that he finally got to see a good judge. So thankful.
One that finally knows what the law means, what it stands for.
So, you know, he got that ticket in Rockwall the other day. The very next day, they had body camera footage from that incident that they entered into the record for the hearing yesterday.
Yeah.
And they had the officer testify. Now, I thought that they were having those officers come and talk about, the underlying facts for the disturbing the peace allegation.
Yeah.
You know, new commission of a new crime is potentially grounds for bond revocation. But that's not at all what they were bringing him in there. They were bringing him in there.
A new case and try him right there on the spot.
Yeah, so what they had the officer testify to, what they showed body camera footage for, was when Otto got down on the ground on his hands and knees and started crawling towards them, begging them to let them lick their boots. And they said that created an officer safety issue. An officer safety issue for crawling on your hands and knees.
Yeah. I don't know, he just didn't grovel right or what? I'm not sure what the issue is.
I would have let him off on the ticket if he'd have groveled at me like that.
Uh-huh.
You know,
He didn't grovel right,
apparently. We're going to have to go to a groveling school, apparently.
All of a sudden, that's an officer safety issue.
Everything is officer safety to them. Those fuckers are so goddamn scared of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was that afraid of life, I'd check out, ladies and gentlemen.
It's amazing that more of them don't have heart attacks as afraid as they make themselves out to be.
Right.
Everything's all about officer safety. I mean, look at the bolo they put out on me.
I know.
That was over officer safety.
You know, I think that bolo was largely predicated by some phone calls. I'm just saying. Or at least partly predicated.
I haven't heard any of these phone calls, so I don't know.
Well, for some reason, Google decided to fuck up all the call recording capabilities, and I haven't been able to record my calls lately.
Why is my Jeep squealing like this?
Yeah, that's a good question. It is you, isn't it?
Yes. Something in the wheel area, sounds like. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Alright.
Hey, Nick Williams.
If you don't answer
Soccer mom, buyer of sorts. I'm surprised the cops aren't shooting each other in the locker room. They're so chicken shit of everything. That's true. That's very true.
Well, that's, part of the reason why I put out my bolo was, so that they can get their pacifiers and everything, because obviously they need them.
I think we should deliver some pacifiers to the
and
Federal
diapers.
Heights Police.
Oh, yeah, and diapers and the whole works. Especially the butthurt cream. Man, that cop was so mad. He didn't want to answer no questions.
He broke his watch. That was so funny.
He got in his car and left there as fast as he could. But then he sent the other guy back to get my license plate number.
Because he was too fucking chicken shit to go get it himself, that fucker.
Oh, he was
Jesus
too
Christ,
mad.
that's bright.
That man has a temper. That man has a temper. He's a danger to the people in Federal Heights.
All of the police officers in Federal Heights are a danger to the people in Federal Heights.
Oh, that's true. I mean, look at one of my subscribers said that, he put that...
Amish drywall got blocked on my channel? How's that possible?
He put that complaint out on Officer Hess in Federal Heights, and
he got taken down at gunpoint.
A month later, taken out of his car at gunpoint by that officer. It's like, for what reason? Who knows?
Would you complain about that officer again if that happened to you?
He'd be scared shitless.
Fuck right I would.
Be afraid he'd put a bullet into you the next time he saw you. So
I'd stand in front of the school with his picture with his head being blown off.
He probably, delivered his intimidation message.
He charged on my
Isn't that a federal crime to be an intimidation of a witness or a victim? At that point, that man committed a felony by doing that.
I think so.
Because I'm sure it was all retaliation.
Good luck getting him charged.
Oh yeah, they won't charge him.
William Simmons, cops are normal until you mix them with Eric. Instant crazy. Which one? Us or them?
I think them. A lot of sirens. Most of them are ambulances, though. They're getting their bed for the night. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, it is rush hour, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, yep, another ambulance right there. See, I knew it.
Maybe it's a wambulance going to a butthurt cop.
This dumbass behind me is right in their way. Well, guess not. But they rushed across the street to be stuck in the middle of the street.
Idiots.
Yeah. I didn't look before they...
Served the servants. 1944 says they killed my dog. Ignorant pleb says I missed the Robert Chase show. And you would be unanimous in that. Oh, that's funny shit.
Oh, man. I'm sure Robert can get on there and do a show for you if you miss him. We can definitely get him on to a show for you.
Not mine.
His own. The Robert Chase show.
He should make his own show.
Yes, he should. The man has knowledge.
He does.
So I know there's
Hey,
people
not now. Maybe later's in here.
There will be people that listen to him. So I know that, some people, but there is people that will listen to him.
So get bullets into the back of a law-abiding system. We have this little issue going on in Aurora right now, where it might have even been the same day that woman was killed in her bedroom down there in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Aurora also shot a guy through the window.
Oh, yeah.
And
that was just in the news yesterday.
The police chief published a public video of that. Released the body cam. The body camera footage that he released is clearly edited. It's obviously edited. Hey, Bert Baumgartner.
It isn't
who I've known for a while, and
staying in your house with a gun.
It certainly is not.
He certainly wasn't pointing at him.
And then the chief also stated in his public statement that they had a recorded interview with the woman that he said there's 5 cops out there, and they went and got his gun.
Well, that isn't possible.
She says that's not what he said.
Yeah, that isn't possible because if you saw that body cam footage, there wasn't enough time, unless they edited out a big section of that, for him to have said that, go get his gun and come back to the window. There's no way there was enough time for all that.
He was aware that somebody was out there.
Good too, like our phones do, for the light, and it was so dark on theirs, and it's like in the dark.
And he and his lawyer posted pictures of what it looks like to be in the house looking out those windows at night.
Yeah.
And they have the lights on inside.
Yeah.
And those windows are mirrors. You can't really see through them.
You would not be able to see to identify.
You have to get right on top of it. Yeah. So no, he did not know that they were cops until after they shot him. Yeah, and then he actually is the one that called 911.
Anybody or everybody knows how bad it is looking out of a lighted room out of a window to a dark outside. You ain't gonna see and identify somebody when it's that dark out there. There ain't no way.
And much as with the auto case, they already had their weapons drawn as they were approaching the building.
Yeah.
And in Otto's case, I have no doubt that those officers had already brandished and focused and aimed those weapons in Otto's direction before they even started giving him commands.
Probably did so, yeah.
But the grand jury indictment, which has a number of very, very disturbing components, but in that they say that Otto placed the children in imminent danger.
That didn't identify themselves as officers.
Right? And by refusing to obey their commands.
But the man walked to him with his hands in the air.
That's right. I think that any reasonable parent would ask these kind of questions before separating himself from his children.
Yeah. Who are you?
He complied. He just needed to have a little bit more nudging. That's all.
Who are you is a reasonable question. When they can't identify themselves as who they are, that can become an issue. It could be anybody out there.
News Now 702 says public official observer has been arrested. Is he in custody? Is he out of the hospital? Is he in jail? Is he bondable? His charge is ostensibly making a false statement to a police officer.
What are you?
As interference. I'd really like to see the video. I'd like to know what happened with that. I may end my stream just to go watch that video now. Neil Bond, I believe if cops are lovely people who on their time off, I believe all cops are lovely people who on their time off volunteer at animal shelters and nurse orphan lambs and rescue fluffy bunnies and when not shooting or beating innocent people. You know, I need to make sure that was sarcasm and not truth, because if you really believe that, I truly have to ban you from my channel, and I'm going to have to put in a good word with my friends at
people ban.
No shit, huh?
So, isn't Bear County, didn't they do that to somebody we know down there? Banned them from the internet?
Who got banned from the internet in Bear County? I know that Dustin Kavanaugh's been banned from the internet in Hagerstown, Maryland. He's been banned from practically all of life.
Padilla is being banned from, well, I don't know if he's being banned from the internet, but he's banned from YouTube. Gonna be banned.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said Leon Valley.
Well, yeah.
But that was a plea agreement with Bear County, I think. think he was in.
I thought it was
Leon
like a
Valley
global.
that he had to go to court for, but it might.
Oh, he didn't.
Charges from. I don't know.
Well, I truly hope
I don't
that
know
somebody
that.
murders Chief Salvaggio.
Maybe he'll do it to himself after all these lawsuits hits and he loses his job.
He's such
and
an
he's about
arrogant
to
fuck.
lose his
And I don't
house.
believe that he has any value to life whatsoever. I do classify Chief Salvagina as
the citizens of Leon Valley are
not worthy of
realizing
living.
this and are not going to put up with it any longer.
You think so?
Well, that's what they were saying down there. You know, when he did his live stream the other night. Justin did his live stream the other night. He was saying people are starting to organize and realize that he does not fit down there.
You know, I think Leon Valley only has like 30,000 people. That's definitely something we could send direct mailers to.
Well, I haven't asked Justin about that because I think Texas banned the red light cameras, and they were so proud of the red light cameras that they just put in. And so it costs the city a lot of money to put these red light cameras in, and Texas now has banned them, I believe. So now what are they going to do for revenue? They have to actually go out there and work and get tickets?
No.
I think so.
No. You can't expect them to work.
Well,
It's inhumane. That
I
is
guess they could
cruel
put
and
bogus
unusual
charges on people. They don't even have to see them doing a crime. You know?
So there's a Walgreens up here on the left.
Yeah.
I need to stop. I'm out of
Yeah.
Zantac.
Yeah. Yeah, we already figured out this Walmart.
Tim F. Who you need me in Florida? Yeah, well, I don't know. I think that Florida would do the whole Ian McGuire on my ass.
Yeah. Well, I think Ian's problem is he didn't fight back enough. He let him put all them on him. Until they...
I need HM in Oklahoma. HM.
It's recalled? Zantac is recalled? Is that why
What?
it wasn't on the shelves?
Was it really?
That's what somebody just said.
Oh, because the other day they didn't have any.
Yeah.
Fuck
was
that
none.
shit. I need it. No, there wasn't any.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
What's an alternative for him?
God damn it. It was working really well for me, too.
They might have, well, it depends on what it was recalled for, too.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe
the
they got new
ranitidine
ones out.
itself wasn't recalled. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Because it works really well for me.
Baking soda. Well, yeah.
No, baking soda give me the shits.
Well,
You got to take a lot of
Get rid
fucking
the
baking
acid.
soda. Yeah.
You get rid of the acid, but yeah. What's the choice? Prilosec?
Prilosec is like the one you have to take regularly.
Yeah.
It's a long term.
Right. Tums. No, that Tums is
Tums doesn't work very good for me.
yeah, Tums is kind of weak. Baking soda works for heartburn. Yeah, that's probably does.
So what's my Lanta?
What the hell? That's a BPL plasma, but that was on.
God, that sun is intense today.
It is. Alright. Another wall.
Happened and
Yeah,
we'll record it, but
we
otherwise
figured
just boring chat.
we figure that we serve another Walgreens.
I don't know. That's the only one I knew of, and it obviously had a Walgreens. See, other than that, there's really not anything happening. Today.
51 West. It's behind us. That's where we were.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright, let's do a different one. Lakewood.
I thought there was supposed to be a Walgreens on every corner. Oh, I know where it is. It's a few blocks up. It's up by Kipling.
heavier
Behind
traffic than
Dino's.
usual. Oh, this one's saying it's clear down on South Car and Alameda.
Yogurt and lots of water, yeah. Who do you think would be in charge of putting up no trespass state property signs on a public easement? Much like the ones in Otto's arrest. The ones in Otto's arrest.
What? There wasn't no signs.
I don't recall seeing signs in Otto's arrest.
Yeah, there wasn't no signs.
Tons of... Jason Gaudet says, if you see Janet later, would you please let her know that shit is fucked up and stuff? Will you help me remember that?
Shit is fucked up and stuff?
Jason wants to make sure that Janet knows that shit is fucked up. Well, we should make sure
Right or left?
it's going to be on that side. And you might have to hit it from behind. I don't know if you can turn across that location.
Yeah, we'll find it. And it's like, no, I don't think. Oh, wait, no, right here. Doesn't look like anything important, though.
It really didn't, did it?
Yeah,
Looks like they were just chatting.
A tow truck loading up a car, so I think it was an accident, was all.
Water causes heartburn, does it really?
That sounds weird.
Well, if they're recalling the ranitidine, I'm going to have to look for other options. So
Nexium. Yeah.
that's what somebody's saying it here too, right?
Well, he'll get in there and he'll find something, I'm sure.
Right and wrong's just saying that.
There's quality auto sound.
Yeah, that is an interesting squeal you got going on there.
Yeah, well, I put, I think, ceramic pads on the back, so that might be why it's squealing so much. It's the ceramic pads, and I should have put the metallic pads on. I'm guessing that's what it is, because they get glazed and then they make that noise. Alright, we got the Safeway.
It's just past Kipling.
Just past it.
Yeah.
This is King Supers. Too.
It's way closer than King Supers.
Yeah. Well, at least the sun is down enough.
So I'm out of blackout material, and the last couple times I've gone to Walmart, they haven't had any.
Yeah, I know. I told you we should have went to the other one, but you didn't want to go. You're like, oh, just get some next time. Next time comes and still will have some.
I need to make another fully three-dimensional sign, but there's so much work.
Yeah. It's going to be another flip-up one.
The hinge takes a lot of abuse.
Well, the question is that's what it's going to be, though. Another flip-up.
I've animated other parts of this sign before.
Maybe we should do the hydraulic stuff or something like that where it just pops up. How about that one? We can probably come up with something like that.
Oh, so, yeah, I don't know if you can turn into that or not,
I'm looking for it.
but I know that you can turn in from
Oh, I
there,
see.
but I think you already missed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the sign. Yeah, I'll just get turned around. But, well, that might take a little bit much because then you'd have to have a battery or something to do it. But if you use like a window regulator type thing, pop up finger with a push of a button.
No, I don't think the window regulator is going to be sturdy enough.
Oh, that wouldn't be the issue. The issue would be the battery to run it.
Yeah, you just make John run in a hamster cage and generate the electricity. You'll be all right.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm definitely ready for my nap.
Is everybody buffering? I hope you guys are not buffering. Is anybody not buffering? That's the question.
Hello, Dan R. Not now, maybe later. Yeshua return.
You're not buffering? Okay.
Johnny 30805. It says that most people get heartburn because they eat too close to bedtime or are eating shitty and shit their body doesn't like. Probably both in my case.
Well,
there's not much hope for me.
When you ate good food, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of heartburn right now.
Squid. I don't know if that qualifies as food.
I did not like their meat. Their sausage.
I know the sausage will definitely give you
I didn't like their coleslaw and I didn't like their beans either.
Well, looks like you can get into it from here, maybe.
It's pretty rare that I have something that I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah, they got an entrance here. Lucky for you.
Well, here's hoping that nothing interesting happens after I end this live stream.
Well, I'm going to stay live. I'm going to stay out here live with the guys and talk with them.
Alrighty. I'm going to terminate my live stream.
I'm going to point them towards the traffic, though, at least. So they have something to watch besides the wall. Right?
Maybe they can spot how many license plates go past here from a different state.
Probably not, but, you know. Too much sugar and you get acidosis.
Oh, yeah. That's probably exactly what happened. Hello, Mary Jo Lawyers, Richard F. Bouncer Slabs, Spirit, Spike Love.
This is like watching
Kelly
Minnesota
T.
Guardian and Jason in 20 years' time.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty sad. So I'm going to make it like not so bad and end the stream. See you guys.
Well, that was my stream. They didn't say that.